Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This video is intro to Git Flow, so hopefully this will help you with your version control, simple Git commands, and also just like using GitHub and your local machine together so that you're going to be able to collaborate with others. Please, if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments, and also keep in mind that this is the first video. There will be another video which will cover other commands. But if you still feel the need to tell me that I'm missing something, I welcome it. The comment section is yours. Let's get into this video. Thank you. Next. Okay, so I'm recording my screen now. Let's say we want to make a new repository. So we'll start like that. This will be GitHub video part 1. Cool, and this is for a YouTube video to help folks learn more about Git. I'm not going to initialize this with a README. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create the repository. Right, and when you do that, it gives you some instructions right here. If you want to create a new repository on the command line, then you can just follow these steps. Granted, you're inside of the folder already. Like you've made the repository, you made the folder and you cd'd into it. So now we can do these steps. Right here, you can create the repository on the command line, or you can push an existing repository from the command line. We're in the folder that we need to be for like our Git series. This is part 1, intro to Git Flow. And let's see, we're in our code folder. I want to do this from the command line. So I'm going to make that GitHub part 1 video. My bad. So we have our README, right? GitHub vid helper is what we're gonna put into the README. We're gonna initialize this as a Git repository. Right, so this is our first commit. And this link right here, this is how we're connecting our local repository to GitHub, github.com, whichever makes it easier for you to understand that this is the link between our local machine and GitHub. Now just copy this line and paste this here, right? And we can do git remote -v, and this will show us that we have our fetch and push set up. If we did this before, we'd see nothing, right? So that's super sweet. We use git remote -v. We've got our link to our repository. So now we can git push. Right? So now we push this up to GitHub, and if we refresh the page, then we'll see like, oh snap, here we have the updated project. Cool. Now, if you wanted to do a project with one of your friends, say you need to add someone as a collaborator in order for them to make changes to this project, right? So we'd go to our settings, and we can do manage access. invite a collaborator. Cool, so we have, you search up your friend's name, you add them as a collaborator. Now it's on them to go in their email and accept that invite to collaborate on the repository. So we can view the invitation, right, and accept the invitation. Cool. So now that I've accepted the invitation from my friend, what I would do is I'd grab this link, GitHub account. Okay, I will make another video. I have to make another video to help you set up your SSH key and link that to your GitHub. Ooh, cool. All right. So now let's say I'm the second person. What I'd do is git clone, boom, and I'd paste that link in. Other than that, right? So now we have our project here. We've gone through creating the repository, connecting our local machine to our GitHub repo, and we've also went over adding collaborators. So if you want to work with one of your friends, build like a little mini project, now you know how to do all of that. Cool. So now I'm going to get into more of the Git Flow. Whenever we're working on a project, right? Like let's say I want to add a new feature. It's good practice to check out a descriptive branch name of the feature that you're working on. You're making changes only to that branch. You've added and committed those changes. You push those changes up and then you submit a pull request. Once you've made that pull request, your teammates or your supervisor can review your code and then they can choose to add some comments. Maybe there's something that you missed that you need to change, or there is like another add-on that they wanted in that feature before it's fully merged into master. Or if it's good to go, they can just merge it right in. So that's like the basic Git flow. So I'll show you that right here. So we can do git branch to see what branch we're working on. I have something in my terminal that lets me know what branch I'm on and and if I have any changes. But if you don't have something like that, it's good to just use git branch to make sure that you're not working on the master branch. If we are working on the master branch, like we've forgotten to check out and we've made changes, but we didn't add or commit them, that's fine, because you can still check out your new branch and add and commit those changes there. But always just do a git branch before you add any changes and make sure that you're not working on that master branch. So now we can do a git checkout -b, and what are we gonna work on? I guess we can make like a simple web page. So home page. Not my best work, but it'll do for this video, for this example. So now let's make the index.html. Oop. Boom. Quickly. This is the heading. Okay, this doesn't need to be on. Okay, cool. So now this is the YouTube intro to Git Flow. Right, and now, Cool, so now we've made these changes over here. We can see that our heading, all the changes that we made is working. That's super sweet. So now that we have changes, mine says a ... one for changes that need to be added. You can always keep doing that git branch. This will tell you, okay, we're on the home page. We can git add, or wait, we can git status to tell us what changes were made. Git add dot will add all our changes, or if we just want to log the changes to a specific file, we can give that file name right there. Hey, the camera stopped recording for 2+ minutes. I'm gonna voice over this next part. So we can git status, and we see that we have changes made in the index file that's in the staging area. That means we git added prior. So now we can git commit -m and put a useful message in here. In our case, we have, I believe we're gonna do like added the home page. Okay, added create index for website. Sweet. So just like a general commit message based on what you did, then we can git push origin home page, the name of our branch, or we can just do git push, and that should be fine as well. Sweet, we've successfully pushed those changes up. When we go back to the repo on here, we should see this compare and pull requests. If this does not pop up, you can go to pull request, that pull request tab, and then it should be in this section. Nice, you click that button, and you can add one of your teammates as a reviewer. It could be like, it could be your teammate, it could be your manager. But this is a place where someone will be able to review that pull request. So they see all the changes in your code and they can write notes on it. Right? It doesn't happen just then. It happens like here. You could leave like a cheeky comment. And then once you hit create pull request, this is going to be where someone can like check and review your code. And then you will be able to merge it in, or someone else will be able to merge it in. Right? So now this is the part where, like, let's say you've made changes and you've merged in. If you're working on a project with someone, this is the time where you're going to want to let them know, like, hey, I just made those changes and I merged them into the master branch, right? So now they're aware, and they can like quickly go on their master branch and pull those new changes down. So this is how you do it. Git checkout master, git pull origin master. So now your master branch is up to date. And if you do git log, you'll be able to see the recent changes that were made, including merging the pull requests. Okay? Sweet. I don't know what I'm saying here. So I'm happy that sound is coming back now. Right, so git checkout home page. To check out to our home page branch. This is a branch we've already made, so we don't have to do the -b flag. And now let's just add some more P's. And git status will show us changes. Git diff will show us the difference. Look, we've added these. We git branch to make sure that we're not on the master branch, right? Although I have this cheeky tool that tells me what branch I am on, but if you don't have that, git branch is your safest bet. Now we can git what we git status, if we didn't already, git add, and now git commit. And this one we can say update. We've just updated index.html. We can even say more p tags for clarity. I don't know. Something, it'll be more descriptive. You'll have like a specific feature. Maybe you've added a button that that flashes when the user hovers over, like something like that. You'll have a more descriptive commit message. But now that we've done that, we can do git log. We see we've just made this commit. We can git push. We'll push those changes up to GitHub. And over here, when we come back to the website, this is what I was saying a bit earlier. If you don't see that green pull request button here, you can always click pull request over here. And new pull request, click the branch that you want to merge those changes from into master, and create pull request. If you have someone on your team that you want to review your code, you can add them as a reviewer. And once they've reviewed and they left another cheeky comment and you've gotten the green light, then someone can merge your pull request. Like, most likely it'll like stay around here until people review it, and then they'll merge your pull request in, or they'll just give you the green light to go ahead and do it yourself. Right, and now, you know what, I'm done with this homepage branch. We can delete the branch over here, or we can do it via the command line. I'm going to show you in a sec. Okay, so we have this, we have these branches. We've completely finished our project. What a beauty it is. So we check in our master branch. We pull the changes down. So git log will show us all of our changes, right? Create basic index for website, and then the merge, and then update index.html. We add those p tags, and then the merge again. Okay.
So we've gone through the whole motion of creating a repository, making changes, adding those changes, committing the changes, pushing the changes up to GitHub. Hold on, we're on another branch. We're not doing any of that stuff on the master branch. So creating a repository, connecting our local machine to GitHub, checking out a new branch, making changes, adding our changes, committing our changes, and pushing those changes up to GitHub, and then merging those changes onto our master branch, pulling them down, and then making more changes. Before we wrap up this video, this is part one. Real quick,
just to like keep stuff nice and clean, if we do git branch, we'll see that homepage is still there. Suppose we're not working on this feature anymore. This feature is good and done. So no one needs to, like, we don't need this extra branch here. We could do git branch with the capital D flag, and then the name of the branch. In our case is homepage. This will delete that branch. And now we just see the master branch. Now we also have it up here. If we forgot to click that delete button, like I did, then we can git push origin, and then a colon, and then the name of the branch. And then it'll tell you that it's deleted the branch, right? To github.com, the project deleted homepage. So as we see, it's here. If we refresh our page, it's no longer there. Okay, so that is part one of our Git Flow video. There's so many beautiful things that you can do with Git to make your workflow seamless. And we will go into that in the next Git Flow video. I'm also going to make a part Z to this video, just connecting your GitHub account to your laptop via an SSH key, which is pretty simple. If anything, I can post resources in the description of this video, and then let me know in the comments if you want me to actually make a video going through that whole process, and I will. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, and or form. Please, please, please like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to, but it helps a lot. And yeah, that's it for me. Bye. Thank you.